So our Saint-Emilion from the wine list. So let's take a quick look at the label. So firstly, Chateau Ange is the producer, Saint-Emilion is the region, and Grand Cru is the status of this wine from this producer. So Saint-Emilion, Grand Cru. And that's typically what the guest is going to ask for, Saint-Emilion, because that's the sort of known name within this style of wine, pronounced Saint-Emilion. So the origin of Saint-Emilion. Saint-Emilion is a town on the right side, or the east side of the Bordeaux. And as we know, the river that divides the Bordeaux from west to east also divides the styles of wine. On the right, which is the east, all the wines in that region are Merlot dominant, and on the left, that's the west, all the wines are Cabernet Sauvignon dominant. Now this Saint-Emilion, so we know it's got a minimum of 50% Merlot in the blend, but the remaining blend could be as many up to the 6 other black grape varieties that are grown within that appellation. This one is just 2, so it's Merlot, which is 85% of the blend, and the remaining 50% is Cabernet Franc. So the style of this Saint-Emilion is complex. It's got a really nice kind of tertiary element to it, so that kind of aged leatherness comes through on both the nose and the palate. But because it's Merlot dominant, it's not massively high in tannins. It's a well-structured wine that's got a great backbone, probably coming more from the Cabernet Franc, but it's very fruit-friendly and easy to drink Saint-Emilion. Food pairing wise, this wine will go well with a range of dishes, but predominantly kind of meat dishes that are not too heavy in fat. So a lamb dish, maybe a poultry dish, a roast chicken, a dish of turkey, duck, and of course some lamb. It would pair well with a steak, but it's not the best wine to pair with a steak because it's just slightly lighter on the tannins, so therefore it doesn't have quite the same acidity to cut through the fat on the steak. When we come to service, a few important factors with the Saint-Emilion. Firstly, it should be served in a Bordeaux glass, so that's our taller brasserie wine glass. And finally, the decanting is optional to the guest. It will benefit from decanting, but we wouldn't it's not screaming out to be decanted. It's entirely up to the guest whether they prefer to have this wine decanted or not.